everyone, welcome back to another video in my Tour My Bookshelf series. In today's video, I am going to be sharing with you books that I own that I will not read. I recently uploaded books I have on my shelves that I haven't read that I do plan on reading. These are books that are not on my TBR. They are so low on my list that I've just come to the conclusion that I will probably not read these if I'm just being honest with myself. A lot of these books were books that were given to me that I just don't really think I would enjoy it anymore. And then some of them are Kevin's books, which we own and are on our bookshelves, so I'm going to include it in this video. And that's why this list is a little bit bigger than I would like. I think it's just because some books I started and I DNF'd, some are Kevin's, and some were given to me that it's just not really something that I probably would have picked out for myself. So the first book I have is The Hazelwood by Melissa Albert. This is the Owl Crate edition, and this book is beautiful. I will say I think I prefer the original cover with the black and the gold and the silver. I'm not too keen on the green cover, but the design of the cover is just stunning and gorgeous. I am definitely going to be keeping this book. This is not going to be one that I'm going to be unhauling, but I started it. I want to say, oh look, I have a bookmark in here. Look at that. I got 75 pages in, and I like to give myself at least 100 pages into a book before I DNF it. 75 isn't bad, and apparently I didn't like it. So I don't think I'm ever actually going to pick it back up. I'm going to go ahead and take my bookmark out because I started this whenever it was published, January 2018. So I have had this book for over 2 years, and I am not going to read it. So I've just come to that conclusion, which is fine. I am going to keep it though because, like I said, this book is gorgeous. The next book I have is Eon by Allison Goodman. Now, this is a book that Kevin got for me in Husband Buys My Books challenge. And at first I was really excited for this one. And this was a book that we were going to read together. And we did start it. We got 40 pages in, but it's been so long since that video and I haven't picked it up since, and honestly I think I just need to come to the realization that there are so many other books that I want to read, and I'm not going to force myself into reading something that is going to put me into a reading slump. So unfortunately I think this is one that I am not planning on reading. I haven't decided if I want to unhaul it yet. It is a really cool cover. I think Kevin may end up listening to this on audiobook. This is definitely something that he would love. It's about dragons and different dragon classes, and he was really intrigued at the beginning of it, so I might hold on to this one. The next book I have is Artemis Fowl by, I'm going to butcher this, I'm so sorry. Is it Eon Colfer? I'm really sorry. Now, this is a middle grade book, and I think just where I am in my life, I don't know if I would enjoy reading middle grade now that I'm in my 30s. I will definitely watch the video. This says soon to be a major motion picture. So I would definitely watch the film if it comes out. And I did read the graphic novel that actually Kevin got for me in Husband Buys My Book challenge. But I don't know. I don't really know if I am going to pick up the series. I know it's about an anti-villain and it sounds really fun. I don't think I would enjoy it as much as maybe someone in their teens would, and I think I'm just gonna maybe donate it so that someone could actually read this and enjoy it. It is brand new. This was actually gifted to me, and I mean the spine's not bent. It's a brand new book. I may actually keep it and maybe gift it to somebody. I haven't decided. I don't know. It's such in great condition that I may give it to somebody who loves to read and someone who's in their young teens that may like it. I think I'm gonna do that. I do know a lot of people who have kids that are in elementary, middle school that may enjoy reading this. So I'm gonna hold on to it and then gift it to one of those young kiddos, and I think they would really enjoy it a lot more than I would. The next book I have is The Becoming of Noah Shaw by Michelle Hodgkin. Now, this one took me a while to process that I probably will never read this, and I don't want to necessarily get rid of it, but I don't know. So The Unbecoming of Myra Dyer is one of my favorite series. I adored it. But there are a lot of mixed reviews on The Becoming of Noah Shaw, and I am very apprehensive about reading it. I don't know. I feel like I'm talking myself into reading this now. I can't decide. I don't know. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys think, because Unbecoming of Myra Dyer is an amazing series. I loved it. And so let me know if you think The Becoming of Noah Shaw is worth reading or keeping. Leave me a comment down below. I am undecided with this one. I feel like I could definitely be persuaded to read it just because I loved the Myra Dyer series so much. So yeah, let me know about that one. I may keep it. The next book I have is The Light Between Worlds by Laura E. Weymouth. And this was another book that was gifted to me. And I feel like this may be a middle grade, definitely young adult. It sounds like it's a retelling of Narnia. And once again, I like the concept of it, but I have a feeling this is so bad. I'm like judging a book before I've even read it, but I don't know. I've read reviews, and the reviews were mixed, and a lot of them say that it just wasn't executed well for like a Narnia retelling, and Narnia is one of my all-time favorite books. So I think this one is another one that I probably will never read. It's gorgeous. I mean, look at this cover, and it's got deckled edges. This may be one that Melissa Albert from the Hazelwood says that it's an achievingly lovely take on finding your own world. I don't know. I always feel bad. Like, I feel like I'm gonna offend someone by saying that I'm never gonna read this book. But I feel like there's so many other people that could actually enjoy this book and would enjoy this book. I think this one I am just going to part ways with and donate it. So this next book may be another one that I'm on the fence about. Comment down below. Let me know if you've read this one and if it's something that I should maybe keep or read, but that is The Merlyn Conspiracy by Diana Wynne Jones. I adore books about the Arthurian legend. The Once and Future King is one of my favorite books. I love it. And the fact that it is about Merlin has me intrigued, but I don't know if this is something that I want to read anymore. This was gifted to me as well, and I feel bad getting rid of books that were gifted to me, but I just don't think I'm ever going to read it. I read the synopsis. It sounds like it's a fantasy book, and it sounds, I don't know, it sounds fun, and I feel like someone who is younger than me could really, really enjoy it. Comment down below. This could be another one that I'm persuaded on just because I love Arthurian legend and I like the concept of it. Maybe I'll do another video of like reading, I don't know, the first chapter of all of books that I want to unhaul. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that. I'm going to film a video of like try a chapter challenge of all the books that I want to unhaul just to make sure that I am unhauling them for the right reasons, because I want to give them a shot. So maybe I'll do at least maybe I'll read like 20 pages of each book and see how I feel and go from there, because I feel bad getting rid of books that I hadn't even tried, but at least now I can say, all right, well, I tried it. I didn't like the writing style. I can tell it's going to be a little young for me. So yeah, okay, I'm excited. I think I'm going to do that. Now I have another video for the series that I'm really excited about. Now, the last books that I have to share with you are Kevin's books, so I'm just going to go through them really quickly. The first one, actually, Kevin read and really enjoyed. He read the entire series, but he got me the first book for me to read, and I started it and I didn't enjoy it. And that is Assassin's Apprentice by Robin Hobb. One of my favorite YouTubers, Sam's Nonsense, or she was Novels and Nonsense. I adored her. She's one of the YouTubers that I watched before I started my channel. She adored Robin Hobb, and the way she talked about her made me really want to read her. So Kevin bought me this a long time ago. I want to say maybe like 4 years ago, and I started it and I I just couldn't really get into it. I didn't really like the writing style. I don't know, it wasn't really for me. So he loved it though, so I'm gonna keep it because he did really enjoy it, and this is a series that he likes, so I am definitely going to keep it, but I probably will never read that book. The next book I have is another Robin Hobb book, and that is Ship of Destiny. We got it at Half Price Books. I don't know if it's the first one in the series. I have no idea. Kevin saw it, he liked it. Apparently he really liked the series, and he listened to the audiobook of it, so he wanted to get it. It's just doesn't really sound like something I'm interested in. I have trouble with high fantasy that is not like romance or new adult. Maybe it's just I'm not sophisticated enough for Robin Hobb's writing. But yeah, it's not something I'm ever going to read. But we are keeping it because it is Kevin's book. And lastly, I have the Wheel of Time series by Robert Jordan. We have many of these books. I'm only going to show you one because this is, believe it or not, one of the smaller books in the series. This is a very, very, very chunky series. I think there are like, hey Kevin, how many books are in the Wheel of Time series?
14.
There are 14 books. So that book series is once again a commitment. It's not really something that I probably will enjoy. It's like very similar to like the Aragon series and all of that. I don't know. Hey Kevin, how long would you say it took you to read the entire series or listen to the audiobook?
2 years.
2 years.
Well, because I had to wait to check them out.
That's true. He did have to wait to check them out at the public library, but it took him 2 years to read the entire series. Wow. Wow. Yeah, so this is not a series I'm going to be reading. All right guys, well I really hope you enjoyed this video. Once again, I hope you're enjoying these series. I'm having a lot of fun filming these. It's making me decide what books I really want to keep and what I want to get rid of, and yeah, it's kind of like a nice therapeutic way of organizing and cleaning up my shelves, so I'm really enjoying it. Let me know down below about those books that I mentioned, if I should keep them. Definitely I'm going to do the video of try a chapter challenge, and yeah, so that is it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Bye!